What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Healing Conversations. I know it's so random, unplanned. I don't even want to tell y'all what happened, okay? We recorded a whole podcast episode and somehow it didn't save. But guess what? It's fine because we're going to stream live and do it. Now I know for sure to save. But listen, I'm your girl, Cameron Nicole, and I am a hairstylist. I do hair when I want to, but I am a full time marketing coach and brand strategist. I help entrepreneurs elevate their business and take authority in their industry. So if you are their entrepreneur, holla at your girl. I'm ready to work with you, ready to go to another level. I know my setting look different. I am actually here at the salon with Miss Shanita Nicole,
Yes.
the owner of Let's Link Hair. I am getting some K-tips, y'all. Y'all, do y'all see this? And y'all see how little my hair is? So I am getting a K-tip installed, and
NST.
ST is lightweight, and y'all they feed you too, okay? Listen,
Yeah.
but yeah. So I'm here at the salon, and I'm going to have a conversation today with Miss Shanita and Shanova. Shanita is the owner of Let's Link Hair Studio, and Shova is the manager. And we just here to talk to you, beauty professionals, and really any entrepreneur that tap in. I see y'all coming in. I am. Why do it look like this? All right. So I am tapped in. I'm watching the comments as y'all come in. So hey everybody. I can't really see who all coming in, but if you comment, say hey back, I can see you on this other phone. But listen, I am amazed at Shanita. Shanita literally went from earning 200 to 200 and
$200 day.
$200 days, $300 days, just depends to earning 2,000 plus per head. And it was all about her mindset shift. It was about her understanding when to pivot, how to pivot, and understanding that in order for her to make the money that she wanted to make and desired to make, she had to get uncomfortable. So, Shanita, talk to us. Tell us about yourself.
So, hello everyone. My name is Shanita Nicole. I am originally from Georgetown, South Carolina, all the way South Kakalaki.
South
I've
Carolina.
been in North Carolina for about 12 years or so. I am a luxury K-tip extension specialist. I also specialize in micro links, tape ins, all that good stuff when it comes out to luxury installs. I have been licensed for quite a while. I started, like she said, branding out myself with braids, burning myself out on a day to day, long nights, early mornings. I done it all. And I kind of started to realize where a part of my life realized I needed to shift in my career. And when I say shift, I had to shift into an uncomfortable zone. And that shift, it started with me first doing microlinks. I stepped out on faith back in 2021. That's when COVID hit. And I went and took a class to learn how to do microlinks. I didn't know the person. I just trusted the process, and I knew that God was going to put me in the wrong place at the wrong time. So I trusted the process. I took the class. I called her. She had one seat left in the class. I took the class, and then I was like, oh my God, I'm about to pay sight unseen. I don't know what this is. I don't know what it is. All I know is it was the next best thing, because that's what we like to do. We hop onto the next best thing without the knowledge of what we need to know. We just know that it's lucrative and we want in. And that was me. I tapped in, guys. I really did. I tapped in. And at the time, that was the first time I ever made my first six figures within the cosmetology field. And from there, I started to realize uncomfortable with where I always needed to be and what I wanted. Anytime I felt myself being comfortable, I got in a very ugly place, to the point to where I would hate coming to work. I hate what I did. It just didn't feel good, and it will all boggle down to me I would go home. I would just sit here sometimes, and I just like, I don't want to do. I just felt like I want to call out and just cancel appointments. Y'all know how y'all get that. Hey girl, y'all know how y'all got those hey girl text messages. That was me. I was one of those styles that would hit a hey girl because I just didn't want to do it. So I went from that to then becoming comfortable with microlinks, and then it started to kind of weight itself down because, of course, in my mind, I'm like, okay, who's going to pay X amount of dollars to get some microlinks? For one, because I was stuck in my own mindset of saying, ain't nobody gonna pay this kind of money. It's too much money, and ain't nobody about to be paying that, and especially not at Charlotte, right? But truth to be told, there were people. You just got to find the right people. It wasn't what I wanted; is what I needed, and I was looking in the wrong place for the people that I wanted and needed. So I did that for a couple of years, and then I transitioned to something else, which are my K tips. I then took a class back in August of last year, and I just kept taking models until I got comfortable in my own skin and to say, okay, this is it. And here I am today. Like I said, I went from making $300-400 to a day till I have a client that I'll charge $2,000. They'll tip me $200, make their appointments, and again, those are the clients that I look for. I no longer look for the clients that want me. I look for the clients that I want. And it came with me positioning myself to be able to do that. All money ain't good money, right? But that's where I am. So y'all, if you're looking for a K-tip specialist, anybody that cares about the integrity of your hair, because every candidate isn't a good candidate as well. But at the same time, that's what I'm here for. We're all about the integrity and the health of your hair. I have one of my K-tip clients. She died of alopecia, and we were able to disguise her her hair as well with her K-tips, and she's in love with it. So y'all tap in. If anybody has any questions, any concerns, I will be glad to answer them. I don't know if y'all want me to shoot Cam. She over here feeling herself. She had
Y'all listen.
yeah, now she over here.
Okay. I had 3 inches of hair. Yeah, I'm telling you, I was so nervous. And it's so tea and it's so light.
It's lightweight, very lightweight, guys. If anybody wants to know, I have a lot of people that are coming in my inbox asking me what are K-tips. K-tips are keratin bonds. Of course, the keratin is what our hair grows from. We don't have a thing where of course, we use this tool. This is a heating tool that bonds the keratin to the hair. Very simple. No, it does not pull your hair out. I'll post probably another couple of days actual reel of me actual removing and install hair full healthy. So no, it does not. Again, there's so many questions behind this, pros and cons to everything. So it's just, if you want to do it, just let me know and I'll be glad to kind of connect with me.
Oh, that's so amazing. So listen, you said something that I want to kind of go into. You said something in a conversation we were having earlier, like, and I want to ask you out loud, at what point did you know you had to pivot within your brand?
Because I was burnt out. I was burnt out at the point where I've tried everything that I thought there was to try to market my own self, my brand, and also the people that I have working for me. It burnt me out to the point to where I honestly was ready to just give up because I felt like I had no other out. I was just like, okay, I don't know what else to do. I've tried this, and everything I thought I tried, I just wasn't doing it the right way. And there's always someone that knows a little more than what you've done because they've been in the game a little longer, and it's okay to ask for help. And a part of that came with me being uncomfortable because I'm always the type of person that is just like, okay, it'll come to me, I'll figure it out, now I'll let it go. I just got out of my own way, reached out to Cameron Nicole. I realized, I think one day she was posting something about marketing, and I said, what is it to lose? I'm already in my business. I'm already doing XYZ. So why would I not just see what she has to offer me? And I reached out to you because I felt like you would be the perfect person to help me get where I need to be in my next level, in the next chapter. And
Mm.
that's where I am. And I'm looking at this current moment to just elevate myself and my team. And I just felt like you were the perfect person to be. that person to help.
Just out of curiosity, what made you feel that way?
Honestly, because I felt like I kind of watched your journey. I've watched you grow from the person that you were back when I kind of was. I was in the salon at one point when I first started doing braids, and I've known you since then. I just didn't know. I knew of you. I just didn't know you from who you were. I just knew that you did hair. And for that, I was like, oh, okay. And then I shadowed itself out, and then years back, I came back in and I was like, okay, wait a minute, this girl's still thriving and she's doing good. And she's doing better than where she was. And so I felt like for me, you were the perfect example of, okay, you've been through it, you tried it. And at this point, you know what failure looks like if there was any failure for you. So you can kind of get me through that hurdle and where I was in my point of transitioning to ownership. So I felt like you branded yourself, you've opened up several salons and they were all successful. So I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, why not try it? I don't look at it as anything as a failure or saying that nothing works. Everything is an investment. And I was just willing to invest in myself and my craft. Guys, y'all, please invest in yourself. I would never put a dollar sign on the amount that anybody would charge me, the dollar amount on anything, because at the end of the day, we all work for a certain goal in our lives. And I'm at a point where I'm just willing to take that next step. And here I am. And that's why I choose.
That's so good. I'm so honored. I'm so honored. Three things that I've thank you. Three things that I've heard so far you say that was very important. Um, to know, recognize, be able to recognize when you're burnt out and when it's time to pivot, and to make the money that you desire to make, you first gotta come out of your comfort zone and step into a new arena. And to invest in your knowledge, well, actually four things. So invest in your knowledge, but when you are investing, invest in places with people that has already walked the path that you're looking to go down. That's really good. That's really, really good. That's just so good. And I think a lot of people, they miss that. They miss that. They don't realize how much harder they're working by not investing in their knowledge, or investing their money with people that can show them or teach them how to get where they're trying to get without going through the hurdles, the delays. And a lot of people don't even realize like that God really put people here on earth to help us from one level to the next. You don't have to do it alone. And I think a lot of people miss that. A lot of people miss that. You asked me something earlier in the first recording that did not save.
She did not save that recording. It
It was
so
so good. It was so good. It was so good, y'all. It was so good. So we're really trying not to leave nothing on the table now that we're back. And she has a very diverse salon as well. So it's not just African American people. You have
Colombian. One of my stylists, he's from Colombia. He specializes in precise cuts. He does color as well. I also have one of my stylists. She's from Nicaragua. She specializes in color blowouts. And all of that that comes under the cosmetology umbrella. Then we also have one of my stylists. Her name's Erin. She's Caucasian, and she specializes in a lot of color. And then, of course, you have my manager, which is Michelle, but she specializes in locks as well as braids. And of course, yes, um, she's soon to be specializing in K-tips because she is.
period. Come to that show.
She's definitely ready. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let her introduce herself.
Hey everybody, I'm Shova, the salon manager, and Shanita's unofficial big sister. She got enough of them, but I'm a sister too. Yeah, I specialize in braids, locks. I love doing locks. Locks is probably my absolute favorite thing to do. And braids, of course. But I'm about
So
to
deep.
pivot over into these K-tips because that's where the money resides. So if you want some braids a lot, come on down, get it done. Cause when I start doing this, baby, catch me on the flip side. Okay.
I love it.
Yeah. Nice to meet everybody.
Yeah, that's
Give me a
so
social media handle, Shova.
come back.
My Instagram is Noel's underscore touch underscore. My Facebook is Cutie Pie, QUETEEPIE. Follow your girl.
She's so talented. Like she's almost done doing these long knotless braids, and she's probably been doing them for like 3 hours. But listen, you asked me something earlier. What was it?
I asked you how did you become the successful person that you are? Were there any hurdles that you had to cross? Was it something that you felt like you as a person could have done different, or is it something that you feel as though you think that if it was up to you, what would you change, and how did you make the pivot so effortlessly?
Oh, oh, you spiced it up this time, huh? She spiced
You
it
know what?
up.
Thank God.
Yeah, yeah.
You got me on live.
She spiced that thing up.
You done got me on live.
Oh my goodness, she done spiced it up. So, first, I will say that I've always been a person that went against the grain. And I've always believed in my dreams. Like when God showed me something, I'm gonna go after it. Like, and it does. I went through seasons and valleys. So in my valley season, I've experienced where I felt like everybody was against me. Nobody understood me. Everybody was talking about me. I just felt misunderstood. And in my valley season is also where I learned the power me, and I just really went after it. I went against the grain. Everybody would be saying, oh, she do too much, she this, she that, but I didn't allow it to hold me back. Even though I was a people pleaser and I was a person that cared about what people thought about me, I always knew that it was a certain level of life that I wanted to live. And I also knew that I did not want to be employed by someone else. Um, that's always been something for me. I knew that. I've been working since I was like 14 years old. And I just knew working for somebody else was not it for me. Like it just was not it for me. I'm kind of I'm gonna do what I want to do type person. I don't like to say I have ADHD, but I don't like sitting still. I don't like. I just don't like it. Like I don't like it. So
That's nature.
so I quit nursing school and both of my jobs to do hair full time simply because I kept dreaming about it. The more I prayed and asked God to show me the direction I was supposed to go in, I would see hair. I would dream about hair. And as a little girl, I used to always play with my doll babies and act like they were my celebrities in Hollywood. Baby, I was their stylist and they was my clients and we was in Hollywood, okay? I would put them in their little I spoke it into existence. I put them in a little the little PT Cruiser Barbie cars. Their little convertibles. Babe, I do their hair, get them dressed up and put them in their convertibles, honey, and ride them so they can get out and walk to the red carpet. And literally, as an adult, I lived that out. And the only way that I was able to live that out was literally going against the grain, staying consistent and believing in what I saw. When they were saying I was showing up too much, I went harder. I allowed the negative things that were spoken about me to push me into my next. Um, it's to my destiny. It's to my destiny. And so now, the only thing that I really struggled with, honestly, was always charging my worth until I went to Hollywood. And when I went to LA, and them people, I'm over there talking about $150 for a wig and stuff. They're like, what? And you know what I'm saying? The stylist over there. Okay. The stylist over there was like, girl, you crazy. Like, ain't nobody doing hair like this over here. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I charge
Your worth and add tax.
that's basically what they told me. Know your worth and add tax. So when I got paid $500 for a wig install,
Believe it, right?
I was like, what? I knew there was something stripping. Oh, this what they doing? Oh, okay. So they told me like the sew-ins over there, I needed to be charged like 450, 500. So I got paid $700 just to do a sew-in because it's like they pay you a price, but they tipping on top of it. So when I got a taste of that, that just kind of really opened my eyes up. Like, girl, know who you are. Know who you are and own it and be okay with it and walk into it, you know? And so now as a brand coach, a marketing strategist, I know what I bring to the table and I'm securing what I bring to the table. So when I send those proposals and it says $6,000 or $8,000, it's kind of like who I'm for.
I did the work. Go through it.
You know they're gonna go through with it because I know what I'll bring to the table. I know if
She
you
pushing me, y'all.
I'm gonna help push you
But
into
she
your
made me
next.
real uncomfortable, and I kept saying, "I got in order to see the money that you want to see. Uncomfortable is the word,
Mm-hmm.
and uncomfortable has gotten me in a position to be able to say, you know what? If I only want to work 2 days a week, I can do that.
That's it.
You know what I mean? I can do that, and I can go on cruise control for the rest of the week. I want to be in a position where I can say I work one whole week, and the rest of the 3 weeks. Yeah, if any of you know me, I like to travel. I'm always
Mm-hmm.
gone. I am always gone. I am always gone. My clients are at a point where before they even schedule some things, they'll be like, "Are you even here?" And I'm like, "Yes, y'all, I'm here." So I'm trying to position myself to be able to do that. I want that financial freedom, and with that is going to come some sacrifices, and I'm willing to make those sacrifices because I want to be able to say I got this on my own. I want to be able to say, it was all worth it. And I also want to be able to help the up and coming stylists and any entrepreneurs that are wanting to say, hey, I want to be, just like how I'm sitting here watching Cam's success story. I want to be able to have people to say, I remember when you used this. That alone is a good feeling. Like to be able to be a role model to the youth, not even youth. You believe it or not, we inspire older people.
Other people.
I look up to you, baby, and I'm older.
Okay, I love it.
You inspire older people as well, and not to just put an age limit on people. It's just one of those things where you just never know what people are dealing with or what they're going through. And me just showing up and showing out is just a big thing for me. Just show up and be your authentic self. And at the end of the day, they can't not love that.
That's so good you say that. And that's what I was saying in the other recording we had done. Like I know like what God has allowed me to do and the things that God has allowed me to succeed at. I knew that it wasn't just for me. I knew that I would be that person that people can look back and say, look, she from Lancaster and she was able to do this and she was able to do that. A small town.
Lancaster.
Lancaster.
Google, where is that?
You feel you feel me? Like I knew that God didn't elevate me the way that He elevated me within the beauty industry and in my career just for my own glory or just for me to be selfish and hog my success. You know what I'm saying? My story or even just my desire is to be the blueprint that I can be from my mistakes
Yeah.
all the way to my wins for as many people that will allow me to be that to them.
One of them.
And I'm so grateful. Like I don't take it lightly at all. Like when I say I don't take it lightly, and one thing that I can tell anybody that's watching is that's an entrepreneur or even in the beauty industry, I hear over and over, oh, this market saturated. Everybody want to do this and everybody want to do that. What Shova said earlier, if God called you to it, He gonna make room for you.
And he making the room, y'all. I kid y'all now. I'm celebrating small wins, big wins, and I'm celebrating it all, y'all, because I'm a true firm believer in that. Because little on me that just started doing K tips in August, I didn't believe in myself to the point till I literally have clients flying in from Texas. I actually got a client that just did a consultation to book. She said, I'm willing to fly to Charlotte, and she's from Connecticut. So it just takes you believing in yourself and thinking, oh, little me. And in my mind, I'm like, there's so many other people out here that are doing this and they're way better than me, but I'm stuck in my own way, right? So in my mind, I'm like, why you think they're better than you?
Right.
I mean, and not only that, just because you know of them, that doesn't mean that this person knows of them. So set yourself apart to make you that person, and everybody else thinks is that person. So I truly believe that if you put your mind to it and your heart to it, it will all come to fruition. I mean, it gives me butterflies to even think of the fact that I have people wanting to fly out to me just to get something done. And I'm sitting here like, oh wow, like is this a dream?
Show,
And it's just maybe a small, and maybe small to me. I mean to you, but it's big for me because it was all a dream, right? It was all a dream, and now I'm sitting here looking like, wait a minute. It was all a dream, but now I'm living in my own. I'm living in my own.
Living out
I'm
answer
living
prayers,
out
baby.
prayers. Like I said,
answer
it was. It's
prayers.
hard to believe it, but I invested, but again, it took me investing. It took me long nights, long hours, thinking I can do it on my own. And also, I will say, I mean, with the support, my husband, my biggest supporter, y'all. He helped me, he guided me. My salon, everything that I wanted to do, he believed in me. He just sat there back seat. He just rolled with me, and he just rolled with the punches, and he stuck with me through it all. And that man, I tell you, nothing seems to anything that I say to him, he makes it possible. So a lot of it is with support. I will say I'm not going to tell you that I don't have the support. Even family, there's friends as well. I've had support in ways that I didn't think I would, and I have it. And I just want y'all to just truly just do it.
I would be like that when I grow up.
You so funny, girl. You got it. And lock in, lock in. It's a you versus you.
No, baby, it's me versus
Me
you.
versus
That's
me.
it. Me versus
That's
me.
me the slogan.
So it's you versus you. Like it's not
Compete with
no.
yourself.
Yes, it compete
that's
with your
you.
old self. You want to be better than you were last year. It's not being better than someone else. Okay, when you start focusing and looking at other lanes,
You'll never be happy.
you will never be happy. You will never be satisfied. And you won't even realize that you're living in an answer prayer. And if once you realize that you're living in what you once asked God for, it'll be easier for you to get in alignment with your next. And you're gonna keep climbing up and your life will get better and better because one thing's for sure, as humans, we're never gonna be satisfied with one thing.
Right.
Like God knew that. Like God knew that. And once you get in your head and understand that you not for everybody, you baby, life go hit different, baby. Because what we say earlier, Shova, everybody ain't for Jesus.
Exactly.
Everybody ain't
Everybody
for
ain't for
Jesus.
you. Everybody ain't for Jesus, baby. So everybody ain't gonna be for you.
So how
who are
can you expect everybody to be for you? But you gotta be like Jesus and keep your eye on your assignment, on your calling. What are you in this industry for? And don't let money be your leading factor because baby, if you don't have a passion for it, you ain't gonna win like you want to for real. You gotta have a passion to make the money that you desire. So get in the industry, get in the market and which you are passionate about. Okay? All right, y'all. I'm so grateful, y'all. I really wish y'all could hear that first recording because it was so authentic and so good. Oh my God. Like it was just so good. I was so devastated when I realized it didn't record. And I was like, you know what? We're gonna live stream this because it's a conversation people need to hear. People need to hear real life situations from other people, hear other people's perspectives, so that you'll know you're not in this by yourself. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. And you need to hear from people who are really succeeding, like what it takes to get to the level that you desire to be.
It don't come overnight.
It don't. It don't happen overnight. I've been building my brand for 15 years.
See,
She been building.
You can learn something every day.
That's it.
I've been a stylist under another umbrella for over 7 years.
Yeah.
And it took 7 years for me to realize because we don't get younger, we get older.
Mm-hmm.
And it took 7 years of my life to realize if she can do it, I can do it too. So
Mm-hmm.
at that given moment, I knew it was time for me. And I stepped out on faith and I just went with it. And today I'm standing in answered prayers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just here to take the next person to that journey with me.
That's so
My sister
beautiful.
right beside me, she's going with me. We locked arms. You gotta lock arms with the people that you know is gonna take you where you
Mhm.
be, and don't think of nobody as competition. My husband always said to me, you always want to put yourself in a circle amongst people that are better than you. And the reason is
Mhm.
because if you're amongst a circle of people that are all in the same lane, how are you going to grow? Right.
Mm.
How you're going to grow if y'all on the same page, nobody learning the next person. I want to be he said it to me, he said, I want to be the smallest one in the room. Yep. Because I'm gonna soak it all up. I'm gonna take it. See how y'all got sponge. I would never want to be the person in the room that has it all put together because now everybody look up to you and now you stuck.
Mm.
So how you gonna move? Well, what does that mean for you? You get uncomfortable. So I'm always going to be uncomfortable.
That's so good.
Always gonna be.
That's so good. That is so good. That's so good. Lock in with people. Find your people and lock in. You're not meant to do this journey alone. Even if you have to invest in whatever you need to invest in.
Y'all, they got corner, they got afterpay. God, y'all, I'm telling y'all, they're making it easy for y'all.
Invest in your knowledge, invest in your circle, invest in yourself. That's the only way that you will become who you desire or aspire to be. It's so funny because I was telling Shanita earlier, like, giving up the chairs. Told y'all, giving up the chairs kind of been a struggle for me. It's only been a struggle because it's my comfort zone. But when I tell y'all, God has made me uncomfortable and forced me into another lane. But the beautiful thing about it, when you not only build your business but build a brand, a reputable brand, it allows you to pivot however God calls you to. Cause God not gonna keep you in a box. Like God is not a God in a box. So while you're focused on building your business, focus on your brand so that you can be like Shanita, so that you can be like myself, be able to make money in different ways besides standing behind a chair or being glued to or showing up in your physical. Because if you're only showing up in your physical to make money, you're gonna burn yourself out and you will never be where you desire to be. Those are some things that I want you guys to take away. But you follow us. Her page is I am Shanita Nicole on Instagram. Facebook is Shanita Nicole. Y'all tap in with her. She's gonna be offering classes soon.
If anybody knows of anybody that is in the beauty industry that is looking for a salon home, we are hiring. We are looking for family oriented stylists that are looking for a family environment. We will definitely have things that we will build as a team. We're just looking for the right set of stylists. We are located in the university area of Charlotte, right over here near Sam's Club. Probably, I want to say, what are we about? 12 minutes, if that, from uptown towards, we're right in the heart of Charlotte, right over here by the college. Again, if you know of anybody that's looking for a salon home, please send them our way. Again, we're located at 9010 Glenwater Drive, Suite 101. And just kind of send them our way. Let them know Cam is over here, and Cam said, come on, because she stamped me.
She's so funny. Y'all come on, cause she it, y'all. She is it. She's it. If you're looking for a home, y'all know I'll be funny about linking people with people if they ain't right. She's it. She's it. Her spirit is there. Her drive is there, and she's ready to teach and share her knowledge. So you don't have to worry about boofering if you're not there yet. She's training her staff, so you can always work under commission and learn from someone who literally went from making 200 $300 in a day to over $2,000 per head. You heard it from yourself. Y'all come see Shova and Shanita and the team at Let's Link Hair Studio. Y'all have an amazing night.